Okay, hi guys. So, welcome to the very first YouTube video, right? Um, I was on planning starting today, but then I'm feeling a little creative, I guess. Um, and I also had a little bit of a self-reflection. Um, First video kind of deep, y'all. Don't know about that, but kind of deep. But like honestly, this YouTube is just like for like myself. Um, Oh my God, it's weird. It's weird hearing myself talk. Like, I don't hear myself in my talk in the headphones, but like, I'm hearing myself talk, like, just talk, and there's like nothing else. Hang on, I think I need music, you guys. I can't do it. I can't. We are gonna pull up a, you won't hear the music. We're gonna pull up. Oh, come on. Okay, we pull up. Anyways, so yeah, this YouTube video is just gonna be like me, kind of just talking, a little therapy session, if you will. Um, and I just wanted to do it. I don't know, like just something that's like been on my mind. Um, let me scoot y'all. Let me be in the center. Okay. Um, so yeah. It's a little like self-reflection. Um, I literally don't remember what I was saying earlier. I think I was like saying something um, like this YouTube is just for myself, basically. Okay, it's whatever. It's whatever. So I'm gonna read it. Um, and let's hope I can talk about it. Oh yeah, I wanted to film this video because like me personally, like I'm a I feel like I'm a good listener. Like I feel like I'm like able to like listen to people and like understand their stories and then like give feedback and like whatever they want me to do, right? But whenever like I have to talk about my own feelings or like my own story, I feel kind of like stuck. So I just wanted to do this to be like, to kind of branch out and to like to just like like explore something new. Like, um, yeah, I wanted to be able to develop my ability to speak my feelings and articulate what I want to say. Okay, okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. I have a problem with comparing myself to others. I have a problem with belittling my own accomplishments and making myself feel small. It's one thing to address these problems, but it's another to work through them. I should be proud. I made it through 3 years of high school and I've had GPAs over a 3.5, and yet I still feel like I'm failing. So that's what I wrote on my little notepad. Um, I was gonna write more, but then like I got distracted, like doom scrolling on my phone. So like, so like it just kind of stopped there. But like I have some notes. I have some notes. So starting with the first part of like I have a problem comparing myself to others. The reason why I'm bringing this up is more like of a recent reason, but I've been dealing with this issue for like a while now. Um, oh, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to move to center. And I've been dealing with this issue for like a while now. Probably ever since like I gained consciousness. I'm kidding, no. Probably like no, ninth grade. I feel like ninth grade. I feel like once I got into high school, my environment kind of changed, and like where I like, oh wait, I actually have to care about my grades. Oh my gosh, I have to think about the future, and I think about college, and um, I think that's just kind of what shifted my view. I just have like a habit of comparing myself to others, and and I don't know why it's like that. Like to be more exact, like if like let's think okay, this semester, this junior second semester, I got a 3.5 GPA. And I mean that's not bad. Like that's a 3.5 is good. Like come on, come on now, come on now. But it's just like I also have a problem with comparing myself to myself and like the expectations that I create for myself. Um and so like Oh, sorry, y'all. There's a plane flying by and it rattled my windows, and I got a little scared because I thought, oh, man, earthquake, earthquake. Um, Anyways, in ninth grade, I got a 4.167 GPA, and over the years and like each semester, my GPA has just kind of been falling down. Like it was like at a 4.1 for like both semesters freshman year, and then it was like 3.85, 3.85, blah 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 blah, and then it was 3.7, and then junior year it was 3.8, and then now 3.5. Um, and it's a jump. It's a jump down, but like I don't know. And it kind of makes me feel like I'm not like working hard enough, but that doesn't really make sense. Right here I wrote, I have a problem with belittling my own accomplishments and making myself feel small. I know that I have accomplished things that I am proud of, but whenever I see someone else do something, or how when I reflect and look at something that I've done in the past, it makes my what I'm doing now feel less than. And I don't really know why. I think it ties in a little bit to the expectations that I have for myself. Um, my mom is not really like tough on like my grades. Like if I'm failing my classes, then yes, defer. Like get on that. Like anyways, but like she doesn't really like check my grades, you know. And so I just kind of like from like 7th to 11th grade, and probably even next year, I've just kind of set like expectations for myself to like keep myself there. But it's honestly really hard, especially when you feel like there's nothing pushing you towards that expectation. Um, and like I do have like dream careers, and that should be pushing me towards like my expectations, but like I'm at the point where like my dreams are feeling like unobtainable in a way, because like I want to go into like business, and I want to be like an entrepreneur because I want to open my own bakery, and like a little cafe, bakery cafe, and just like like live my working life like that. Like that's what I want to do. That's what I aspire. Um, but I feel like there's so many limitations. Um, but the thing is that like they are limitations, so that means I can work around them. But like it takes a lot of work. And even then, even if I find a way to work around them, what's to say that something won't happen in the future? And then I'm basically cooked. I'm cooked. Like, like, um, and like the limitations that I'm feeling is that like number one, I am broke. Okay, like to to open a business, it has a lot of money, and I want to start here in California, but like, guys, the homes in California, even the little ass homes in California, are $1 million. Or if they're not a million, then they're most definitely over 500,000. And it's like, who got the money for that? Like, guys, buy this house that I'm in was bought back in way back when it costed a penny, a nickel, and a dime. Like I, of course it didn't cost like that little, but like I think it was like 100,000. But like our house has inflated to like over 700,000, and I'm like, anywho, so there's that limitation, and then another limitation is that like since it's connected to like the reason why I'm broke. I'm not broke. I'm just not wealthy enough to like be like, oh, I'm gonna open a business, blah blah blah. It's gonna be so great. Because like especially in like the career that I want to do, like food business, like that's really risky because most businesses they close within like 1 to 2 years of operation because the food industry is just rough. Like that's just how it is. Like and like in the spot that I'm in, I have nothing to fall back on. Like if my business fails, what money do I have? And then I'm gonna be stuck working a 9 to 5, some cubicle or like some fast food restaurant. And then, but at that point, I'm not gonna be making enough money to get myself back up on my feet. And so it just feels like the future that I want to have is like unobtainable. But I don't know. I feel like that's not the mindset that I should be having. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I could dream and I could hope, but how far will that get me? Um, and especially when like I'm at a spot in my like high school career where it's like the work that I'm doing doesn't feel like it's getting me anywhere. It feels really mundane, and that's like part of the reason why my GPA has dropped is because I've kind of lost the same like value in school. Like I've like been thinking about it, and I feel like I've had like a falling out in a sort of way. Um, and like it's not that I don't care, it's just that like I feel like stuck. Like I feel like I'm not going anywhere and that I'm not doing anything. But like I mean, I'm just a kid, so like that's fine. But the transition from being like 17 to adulthood is so fast, and especially considering like the situation that I'm in, like I'm required to grow up faster than other people. Um, and so it just I don't know, it's just like how it feels, like how what's going on. Um, so yeah, I wrote that down. I feel lost, don't know where to go in life. Yeah, next. Oh, and I hate how I'm like basing my worth off of like things like this, like things like my GPA and like my academic success, because at the end of the day, academic success can only get you so far. Um, you could have the work ethic, but you might not have the passion. And that's like a really big part of with me. Like I only have a work ethic if I have the passion. And so for me with like history class, I'm really passionate with things like civil rights and like history and politics. And so I spend a lot of time doing stuff aligning to that. But when it's not aligning to something that I'm passionate about or what that I'm passionate about or that like I don't have an interest in, I just do not care. Like pre-calc, oh my God. I took pre-calc this year and it was so bad. Like I genuinely hated it so much. Um, I this semester I did 7 assignments out of 41, which is the 17%. But like I did good on my tests. Like I got like I think the lowest score. Oh, never mind. The lowest score was like a 51. But like my average was like an 80 something. So like don't even play y'all. Don't even play. I got down in the back. Don't even Okay, sorry. And it's just like I'm literally I'm so young. I'm so young. Looking looking at it from a standpoint that's not like the spot that I'm in. Like I have a different perspective because money is always like a factor, but if I if I don't look at it from that view, like I'm young. Like I'm 17. Anything could happen. My whole future's ahead of me. Like literally anything could happen. Like it doesn't matter. Well, it does. It matters. It gets me where I want to be able to go, but at the end of the day, like like I could be like at the top of my class and not be taking the same opportunities that I'm taking right now with a 3.5 GPA. Does that make sense? I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Um, I feel like I haven't really been talking about like comparison in this video. Um, but yeah, I think what made me realize this was like back in like the first semester of junior year. Um, there is like this counselor. They're not really counselor, but like we'll just call them that. There's this counselor that was asking me like, what do you like? What are your accomplishments? Like, what do you feel like you've accomplished? And I literally sat there like staring at them, and I was like I don't know, like I don't know what I've accomplished. And it's just like that's so crazy to me because when I think about it now, like I had a 4.1 in freshman year, and then I joined a club, and then I got really involved with the club, and I still am involved with the club, period, the club. And like I've just and even all the work that I've did, work all the work that I've done, and like just everything. Like I've done so much work, and like if I told my younger self that, like he would be astonished. Like he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, like you are so cool. Like oh my God, I want to be you." And it's just crazy to me how like how easy it is for me to forget my accomplishments. I just get like so caught up in like whatever's happening right then and there that like it's just hard. Like I don't know. I think that's all I have to say. I don't know if I have any advice to give. But like, oh, advice to give is some advice I think maybe is it's easier than it sounds. Oh wait, no, wait, no, wait, no. It sounds easy, but it's hard. Yeah. Like you just have to give up the comparison. It's not really doing anything for you. For me, comparing myself to others has pushed me down like deeper rather than like motivating me to like challenge myself and to like rise above everyone else. Like that's just not really like the mindset that I've ever had. I've never really like had the mindset of being, oh, number one top best person in my class, but it just like it doesn't feel like I'm doing much. And it kind of feels like I've given up in a way, but I don't know. I struggle with um burnout really often, and I'm just always in these phases where it's like I'm like exhausted, but it feels like I could still be putting in more work, if that makes sense. I think that's all I have, guys. Editing this video is gonna be a train wreck because I'm not at all going in like a linear timeline. Like it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. But like that's all I have to say, you guys. That's about it. Advice. My advice wasn't good last time. I have new advice. Know your accomplishments. Know your accomplishments and feel proud about it, no matter what. Even if you feel like your accomplishment is less than others, you still accomplished that. Your worst could be someone's best. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Your worst can be someone else's best. Okay, don't forget that. Keep that with you. Write that down. Put it in your pocket. Save it for later. Look at it when you feel depressed. And yeah, bye guys.